This module introduces us to the voice processing system designed for and incorporated into our IPedge business communication system. Manage more messages in less time with the convenience of convergence. Voicemail and email messages unified into one synchronized messaging solution. In this session we will cover selling advantages, capacities, administration, unified messaging, features, scripts, and then a summary. The IPedge messaging application is resident on the IPedge server. Yes, it is all embedded on the server. There is no additional hardware to purchase or to maintain. IPedge comes in 3 sizes: small, medium, and large. The small server capacity is up to 40 users. The medium server is up to 200 users, and the large server is up to 1,000 users. In just a minute, we will address mailbox capacity on these servers. Toshiba continues its commitment to environment management practices with the IPedge system. Toshiba's environmental vision is aimed at balancing every stage of the product life cycle. The IPedge servers were developed with green in mind, from the chemicals to produce its components to the finish and exterior molded bezel. In today's fast-paced business world, functionality and productivity work hand in hand. IPedge Messaging, with its unified messaging application, Find Me, Follow Me feature, soon to have speech-to-text application, caller ID, which is passed through when provided to the IPedge system, full IMAP4 synchronization, and its browser-based administration software can enhance the productivity of the users in the system for all size businesses. This in turn can have a very positive effect on the business's bottom line. Easily managed communications. LCD soft keys on the user's Toshiba display phone make it quick and easy to navigate voicemail menus. There's no need to wade through audio menu choices. Have you ever wanted to delete a message that was sent to another user? Maybe you have updated information to share with that user and want to include it in a new voicemail. With IPedge Messaging, if you sent a message to another user, but they have not listened to it yet, you can delete that message. IPedge Messaging also allows the user to customize multiple auto-attendant, personal, and temporary greetings. And we all know security is a concern in every organization, so the user can rest assured that all voicemail operations are password protected for security. Enrich communications with personal options. Find Me, Follow Me. Users can set up their mailbox to try to reach them at alternate phone numbers, such as their cell or home phone, instead of going immediately to voicemail so they won't miss important calls when away from the office. Message notification. Choose how to be notified of messages waiting, such as a text message to a cell phone, notification to a pager, or call to a home phone, depending on the day and time. Wake-up call. Use IPedge Messaging as a personal alarm clock, setting it to ring a phone, for example a cell phone, at a specific time during the day, every day, until it is turned off. Personal assistant. Designate buttons that callers can press to automatically be transferred to another extension, such as an assistant or a vacation stand-in. There's more. With IPedge Messaging, users can also screen their calls by having callers announce their name to the system. Designate Do Not Disturb times when all calls go directly to voicemail. Record a phone conversation, conference in an operator or a third party. Set up a personal schedule that defines how calls are handled based on caller ID, time, or a combination of the two. All these capabilities are easily set up via a web browser and accessed with simple keypad codes or program soft keys. IPedge Messaging is built on a Linux-based operating system, utilizing an open standards base called Red Hat. Linux is efficient in handling the multitasking environment of voicemail. It efficiently performs tasks such as network backups. It doesn't require continuous software updates, which means less downtime and administration. And it is consistent with TST's product roadmap for developing solutions that are reliable, secure, and easy and less costly to manage. In today's culture of constant connectivity, callers expect to be able to communicate on demand. Employees need to be accessible and responsive even when they are not available to take a call. Busy professionals need a simple way to manage the growing volume of voicemails and emails. These realities are just as pressing for small to mid-sized businesses as for large ones. That's why Toshiba created IPedge Messaging. This application provides a rich array of voicemail and unified messaging capabilities. Small to mid-sized businesses, agencies, schools, or clinics can enjoy the same powerful messaging capabilities as much larger organizations. Customizing communications is a necessity for each and every user. When forwarding a voicemail or sending a recorded message, a user can broadcast it to a private or global group distribution list, mark it as confidential or priority, schedule it for future delivery, and request a return receipt or a notice of non-receipt. IPedge Messaging is a voicemail application providing standard voicemail features as well as unified messaging capabilities. IPedge Messaging can be configured as follows on the 3 different size servers. For channels and resources, the small server can be 8, the medium server up to 32, and the large up to 80. On mailboxes, the small server has up to 1,000, medium server up to 5,000, and the large server up to 10,000. And IPedge Messaging comes with the following hours of storage: 4,000 on the small server, 4,000 on the medium server, and 7,000 on the large server. IPedge Messaging retains the familiar 1, 2, 3 capabilities for playing and recording messages and managing voicemail. IPedge Messaging is programmed via an onboard web-based administration program called Enterprise Manager. It is pre-installed on every system, programs both the phone and voicemail systems, compatible with Microsoft IE and Mozilla Firefox web browsers, and users can browse directly to the application. There is no need to install an external web server. IPedge Messaging is programmed via an onboard web-based administration program called Enterprise Manager. It has full integration of voicemail, fax, and unified messaging applications into the IPedge architecture. The IPedge system is managing all the resources. Mailboxes are automatically created with new extensions. As you can see on the slide, all the tech needs to do is click the button to create a new mailbox for the new extension. IPedge Messaging is a clientless unified messaging vehicle. It can be used with Microsoft Exchange, Lotus Notes, GroupWise, and Google. IPedge Messaging offers full synchronization using IMAP4 with the host email service. So, if a message is removed from a user's voicemail box, the IPedge Messaging removes it from their email inbox. And if a message is removed from a user's email inbox, the IPedge Messaging removes it from their voicemail box. For ease of use, IPedge Messaging Unified Messaging delivers an email message with 2 components so end users can hear the message using their device of choice, as a WAV file attachment or as a web link to a telephone option interface. Additionally, caller ID is given when passed to the IPedge system. IPedge Messaging offers many levels of features, administration, and reports. They are broken down into the following categories in the IPedge Messaging Feature Guide: Automated Attendant, Voice Messaging, Unified Messaging, Multi-Site Networking, Administration, Reporting, and Security. The IPedge Messaging Feature Guide is located on our FYI site. Please take the time to download this document for future use and reference. IPedge Messaging offers many system-level features. Let's review a few. For a full listing of all the system features, please refer to the IPedge Messaging Feature Guide. Department partitioning, similar to Auto Attendant, can also be used for multi-suite or tenant service applications, as well as discrete directories can be set up for each partition. And unlimited department schedules include system greeting, single-digit dialing, and operator destinations. Continuing with some system features. Scheduled PA paging, great for applications from manufacturing or warehouse facilities or schools to schedule notification pages for shift changes and recess. VPIM compliant for networking, transparently send and reply to messages from mailbox users located on dissimilar but VPIM-enabled voicemail systems. Multilingual capability is available by request, and soft-key support is in English only. And fax tone detection and transfer. IPedge Messaging will transfer immediately to a designated mailbox or system extension connected to a fax machine if a fax signal is detected. IPedge Messaging has a very robust set of user features. Let's review a few. For a full listing of all the user features, please refer to the IPedge Messaging Feature Guide. Delete from subscriber's mailbox. A sender can delete a message that has been unheard at from another mailbox as long as it hasn't been played yet. Caller ID routing. Routes on complete or partial numbers, for example, area code or area code and office code. LCD soft keys work with IPedge phones just like other voicemail applications. Use the soft keys to perform commonly used functions like play, delete, etc. And simple 1, 2, 3 menu option, a uniquely new telephone user interface or TUI. Continuing with some additional user features, parallel and serial follow me. Call multiple defined locations, all at once or one at a time, via pre-established destinations. Call record on follow me. Allows the mailbox owner to record a conversation that has been answered at the follow me number. Call transfer on follow me. Transfers the caller to someone else in the system. And message cascading includes automatic distribution to multiple mailboxes or distribution mail, and users can create, save, and delete rules for each destination. This would allow messages to be removed from multiple mailboxes when heard by the first recipient. Great for emergency or escalation mail. Let's look at a few more user features. Personal auto attendant. Personal single-digit menus. For example, press 2 to have me paged or 3 to call my cell phone. These menus can be scheduled by day and time. Personal schedule. 10 greetings for weekdays, weekends, holidays, busy, away from your desk, and so on. Unlimited schedules and different single-digit menus. Call record. Record and store conversations to play back later. And call screening. The caller is queried for their name and the user has the options to take the call or to send it to voicemail. Let's do a quick review of some of the IPedge Messaging administration features. For a full listing of all the administration features, please refer to the IPedge Messaging Feature Guide. Maximum greeting length. Options to set maximum or unlimited mailbox greeting length. Maximum message length. Options to set maximum or unlimited message length for incoming callers. Maximum messages. Mailboxes can be set with the maximum number of messages they may receive. And maximum silence timer is the maximum silence duration within a message. Let's do a quick review of some of the IPedge Messaging reporting features. For a full listing of all the reporting features, please refer to the IPedge Messaging Feature Guide. A full report includes date, channel, time, department, mailbox number, duration of call, type of call, incoming or outgoing call, call result, and caller ID. Mailbox list includes mailbox extension, subscriber name, department, class of service, usage, new messages, saved messages, email messages, faxed messages, deleted messages, and total messages. In Message by Mailbox, report provides a history of all messages by mailbox. Let's do a quick review of some of the IPedge Messaging security features. For a full listing of all the security features, please refer to the IPedge Messaging Feature Guide. IPedge Messaging uses hardened Linux. The benefits to that are, it makes the system more resistant to attacks, it allows access only to specific resources for specific roles, it removes unnecessary services, for example X-Server, and it diminishes targets for outside threats. The IPedge Strong Password feature mandates rules for user passwords, for example, prohibits unsecure entries and repetitive use of the same password. It retains users' password history, and password expiration parameters can be set. For example, every 30 days a change is required. An FTP backup for disaster recovery allows for scheduled backups to a designated FTP server. In addition to standard department menus and mailbox greetings, IPedge Messaging allows for customized routines called scripts, which are used for directing callers around the system. Scripts can also be used to provide various choices to the caller as well as being the standard tool for setting up audio text mailboxes and building custom applications. The script function offers opportunities for dealers to create simplified IVR applications for customers. Users can create unique solutions to the customer problems such as information hotlines, customer surveys, dealer locator, ACD front-end recordings, and order status. Scripts can act upon or be triggered on parameters such as caller ID, time of day, day of week, and account codes. Converge communications with unified messaging. One of the most significant advantages of IPedge Messaging is that it lives on the server. Users gain powerful ways to manage diverse types of communications from one place and to manage more messages in less time. With unified messaging, users can listen to emails through their voicemail. Emails are converted from text into speech and read back to the user. They can then delete, save, reply to, or forward the emails. They can listen to voicemail messages from their email inbox. IPedge Messaging sends the user an email with a digitized recording of their voice messages as an attachment. Then they can play the recording with any standard audio player on their computer. And they can retrieve voicemail and email messages via the Internet, using any email service that supports SMTP and IMAP4 protocols. Some vendors claim to have low-cost unified messaging on their small business solutions, but the capability is limited. There is no real synchronization among systems. With IPedge Messaging, voicemail and email are fully synchronized. When a message is removed from a user's voicemail box, it is removed from their email inbox as well, and vice versa. Voicemail flexibility. Voice processing applications help the user improve customer service by providing callers with instant attention and access to information. Voicemail is built right into the IPedge with no additional equipment necessary, and it's flexible, enabling the user to tailor their voice processing as needed. Comprehensive capabilities include simplify voice mailbox operation through a Toshiba IP telephone with LCD display and soft keys. Record calls directly into a voice mailbox with a single button on the telephone. Find Me, Follow Me call routing helps important callers reach users wherever they are working. Unified messaging options manage voice, fax, and email messages from the user's PC or telephone. Fax integration, text-to-speech, speak recognition, and interactive voice response applications enable the user to add advanced options as needed. And powerful scripting language lets the user customize their voicemail capabilities, perform IVR functions, add or enhance features like recording and playback, audio files, or use entries by callers to provide data response or special call routing.